Live, Laugh, Loot contains foul language, violence, drug and alcohol references, and irreverent humor. So if you're not a fan of all that, then don't watch the show. Okay, bye.
Oh, sorry, I spaced.
Gosh.
Spaced Kings.
Hey.
And we're gonna sink in 3, 2, 1.
I also do a little crack with my knuckle, just so you know.
Oh, nice. Extra detail.
Yeah, there's like boom and then a little crack.
Editor, please isolate Wolfgang Asson's knuckle crack and play it at max volume.
Random intervals.
Aren't you the editor? You're just making notes for yourself.
I have to. I'm not going to remember to do that thing that I'm definitely going to do.
Yeah.
If I don't say it out loud, who will?
Actually, to be fair, I do that quite often.
Yeah, I got the ADHD, so if I don't do it right when I think about it, I will forget.
Yeah, if I don't talk to myself through the voice recordings, I don't know, like, because sometimes I go back and have to redo a line after I've already passed it. So I have to tell myself, okay, now I'm going back to this line, so I can hear it later and be like, oh, I gotta edit around. Hey, I have an idea.
Yeah?
Do you want to hear what happened last time on Space Kings?
Yes, please.
That sounds like a brilliant idea.
Hey, why don't we do it then?
Well, then why don't you do it?
I'm getting to it, God! You're suffocating me.
Ugh. So what happened last week?
Yeah, last week on Space Kings.
Last week doesn't matter. I'm sorry. Please do your job.
Fine, you did some stuff. Now we're starting right in.
Oh, no.
You know what, Navi? Why don't you tell us what happened last week,
Previously on Live, Laugh, Loot. After making it to Lucky Star Studios, the gang immediately split up after Carly. The Juggernaut and River ran off, leaving Felicia and Ozzy on their own. This, of course, led to more arguing. The duo ventured out to the under-construction Wet-n-Wild Washout, as per Felicia's ever-astute investigation, something that Bird couldn't figure out. However, it was closed off via an electric fence. Thankfully, Ozzy did something good and turned the power off, but in the process, his robotic daughter, Loco-with-a-K, fell out of his pocket into the drainpipe, calling out to him as she fell into the wet abyss.
Okay.
Ozzy, we open with you staring forlornly at the drain pipe. The last episode ended, you heard a splash. That was the last thing you heard, except for running water underneath.
And he's like kind of now just coming to like realize what happened after being like very like bleh last time.
Yeah, no, this woke you up like a double espresso.
Well, first he's going to check his surroundings to make sure he's not jumping into any, contaminated water / make sure it's not sewer water.
So, wait, you're planning to jump into the drain pipe?
Possibly. Thinking about it.
So, what I was picturing is this is like a curbside drain pipe where the hole is like...
Yeah, so I'm not going to fit.
Yeah, you're not going to fit. At a stretch, you could maybe fit your head and your neck in, but not your body. Not in any reasonable way.
Okay, so him seeing this, he's now going to like look around, and I don't see the phone, right? Like, I don't see anything.
Nope, you peer into the drain pipe and all you see is darkness. You can hear running water, but you cannot see it.
I'm going to use my telekinesis to rip the bars open.
Yeah, that'll be brawn telekinesis.
All right, brawn and telekinesis. That's 2. And where's my telekinesis? 2, but I have a +1 because my detective hat.
That's true.
Wait, am I healthy? It says I'm healthy.
What is your health at?
6, but I don't think that's accurate.
Don't think that's accurate either.
I think I'm at 4.
That sounds right, and if you're at 4, you're not healthy.
Right, so I'll just do the 5. Which means I have 3 successes, one of which is the Queen of Hearts.
Oh, wow.
I want my child back.
Ozzy, you use your telekinesis to just rip this storm drain right off. You toss it aside. You poke your head in. Even with this drain uncovered, you still cannot fit your ostrich body in. But you do take a look around underneath. This does lead into just a giant, looks like a sewer, but does not smell like a sewer. You notice that. And your eyes adjust to the darkness very, very quickly. You can actually see some writing spray painted onto, well, not spray painted, but painted onto the other side of the sewer pipe that your head is in. And it says, water flow to Wet-n-Wild Washout, and there's an arrow on one side. And you notice that the arrow is pointing A, to the Wet-n-Wild Washout, and B, that is the direction the water is flowing. So you surmise, theoretically, if Loco-with-a-K caught this tide, she would be heading towards the Wet-n-Wild Washout.
Foxy.
Ozzy, you do have to run back to Felicia Fox, because Felicia Fox is outside the...
Oh, yeah, no, that's what he's doing. Like, he's going to yell Foxy, and then he's going to say that out loud first, and then he's going to start running that way. You just hear, like, I'm imagining, like, you see those videos of ducks where they, like...
Oh, yeah, just running.
Waddling. Yeah, that's what you hear with every step. Quickly, violently, mind you.
Felicia, we cut to you. You were, I think, just outside the gate because you were waiting to see if the electricity would turn off, which it did. And you're just kind of like munching on popcorn when all of a sudden you hear waddling footsteps coming to you that sound very heavy. And you look and you see Ozzy running to you in a panic.
What is it, Ozzy?
We have to help.
Yeah, help is what we're doing. We've got to go find Carly and my Polly.
Loco-with-a-K. She's in danger.
Yes, Carly and my friends are in danger. Nice to know we're on the same page. Now we'll just need to get through this fence and we can find them.
Did you even hear what I said?
You said they're in danger. We need help.
I said Loco-with-a-K.
Oh.
Is in danger. Oh, yes, everyone else, but...
So how are they in danger? Aren't they a phone?
The phone fell in the drain, and the drain's going over to the wet vat. And he's gonna pull out the map and immediately just like pointing.
Now I have a map too, right? You could just have people mine out and just point it to it. I make all these comments while Loco-with-a-K is possibly drowning. We better get the bowl of rice.
We have to go there. Look, and also for some reason there's a lot of graffiti written down there. I don't kind of confused as to why they write so much graffiti down there.
Not OSHA certified.
Clarification, it did look like official painted on wall. I think I said spray paint. I didn't mean spray paint. It looked It looked like actual
so it is
painted
OSHA
on.
approved. Okay, never mind. I have nothing to worry about.
Well, we don't know if it's OSHA approved, but Ozzy,
If it's official, that probably meant it was done by officials.
It's done by somebody.
Exactly.
Point is, it looked like official information that was used for park employees. Let's put it that way.
I mean, it was official information officially put up there by registered officials.
Officially.
Exactly.
Out of them.
Do we need to go through the fence?
And also, what?
Do I go through the... Where do I go to help your daughter?
We're going to the same place together.
Wet-n-Wild World?
Yes.
Cool, then let's go through the fence. You know, the thing keeping us out of the Wet-n-Wild World.
Oh, have you looked at it?
Yeah, the thing you turned off that we could not successfully go through?
Oh, I thought you mean smart. That's... I never know with you, Felicia. I never know.
No one does.
Least of all, Ozzy.
That was sad. I don't have time to think.
Precisely. Your daughter's in danger. Now go be a dad and break through this fence and save her.
He's immediately, like, going to the fence to open it. He's opening it with his beak. Just...
Okay, so...
Can I do like a cartoon thing to sort of lift the fence over myself?
I love both of those approaches. Ozzy, are you pecking it open or are you biting it open? What exactly are you doing?
I mean, he's going to use his mouth to, like, open it like a regular fence.
So, like, tearing through it, basically?
No, just going to, like, open it like he would open a normal fence. Like, he's not treating it any differently. He's just like, all right, he's going to open it up normally.
Because I will say, you did not find any doors, so I don't necessarily know what you mean by opening it normally.
Oh, that's right, there isn't. Yeah, no. He's going to tear apart.
Okay. If you like to do that, then that would be brawn and space-wise. Felicia, you would like to lift the fence up.
Yep.
Cool. I think that would be, I want to say brawn and sneaking. Unless you have any other ideas.
Well, I'm not doing this to be sneaky. I'm doing this for the deliberate purpose of being a cartoon character, just traversing through, the way we do. So it's either, drawing up a door and walking through it, or in this case, lifting the item over me and walking under it.
Sneaking is not the best fit, but I am struggling to think what the skill should be.
Athletics, because think about it. You gotta get the proper, lifting position. You gotta lift with your legs, not your back. Then you gotta make sure you raise it up over your head.
I'll buy it, and I know that gives you 4 extra cards, so...
Hey, I'm not taking any chances. If I can convince the DM to let me draw as many cards as I need, I'll take it.
Oops, I changed my mind. You have to persuade this fence open now.
Well, I guess I drew for the original thing you told me. I got 3 successes. King, queen, and ace.
Cool.
What
are you doing, Ozzy?
I grabbed 4 cards and they all failed.
Ozzy, you vigorously, the dad panic is setting in, viciously poking at this fence, trying to get it open, not succeeding. Felicia, you effortlessly reach under the fence, hold it open, and you're just like, Ozzy, just go under.
Darling, please, after you.
Thank you. And he's going to tip his hat.
Aw, that is very nice of him. I will say for 3 successes, Felicia, you're able to lift the fence up enough that Ozzy can get underneath. Yeah, I mean, Ozzy is going to have to crawl, but...
That's fine. He's going to get low to the ground and just... You know, I should have thought about this. I usually put my head in the ground sometimes.
All right, Ozzy, you scoot through underneath the fence, and Felicia, you also may get under the fence and you can drop it. The two of you enter into the Wet-n-Wild Washout. In under construction water park area, you can see some half-built, half-constructed slides. There's a giant bucket on top that would normally be filled with water and then pool over and get everything wet. But you do notice, while there is no running water, at least not that you can see, this place is flooded as hell. Currently, the two of you are kind of on you're basically just walked into what would be the pool deck area. So you're dry for now, but walking any further, you are going to have to, like, tread across water.
Yeah, that's fine.
Can I just, like, rubber hose stretch my way over?
It would be a hell of a stretch to, like, get all the way across this place. And even then, Felicia, you can see on the other side, it just kind of looks like this place is mostly water. And other than the, like, slide and everything under construction, you can't see anything of note. While you can certainly try stretching across the water, you can tell from where you are that it wouldn't accomplish anything. Or it wouldn't get you anywhere that looks important. If anybody would like to take a look around and see and try and find the way forward, that would be...
Oh, yeah.
An investigation flip.
I'm gonna just start looking at Ozzy since he's the one with the investigation abilities and skills and stats because I can't do shit.
Oh, yeah, he's going to start investigating immediately.
Intelligence investigation.
Yay! Finally! The thing that I'm really
Finally,
good at.
someone let me out of my cage.
It's going to be 8 cards. Are you pissing my nuts right now?
Yes.
Is there anything I can do to assist them? Like use my hero points or some shit?
Yeah, the one thing you could do is use the anti-Joker grid. That's the only thing I got.
Cool, I'm doing the anti-Joker.
Okay, cool.
To prevent his, whatever Joker would have been, I'm just gonna go over and smack him in the face and just walk back.
Pay attention, Ozzy.
I gotta lock in.
Ozzy, darling, pay attention to what you're doing. You're not gonna save your daughter lollygagging like that.
Yeah, you could tell that Ozzy was just gonna, like, run straight into the water, and then you were like, no,
Yeah.
Ozzy, don't.
Like Wile E. Coyote.
Yep.
Okay. So,
Can Ozzy please do a meep meep, just because I want to hear him do it?
meep.
Thank you.
Now I'm gonna use my eclectic.
Yep.
Or sleuthing. What's the one that gives me more cards?
You may use either eclectic or sleuthing. Eclectic, you get 1 per session, but it's for practice or mastery. Sleuthing is investigation and combat flips if the name is known. I think we did determine that objects and locations would count, so you may use that. And that doesn't remove your eclectic.
Yes.
So yes, you get a +1 card for that.
Woohoo! It still failed.
Oh, dang.
I'm gonna use hero point and drive. Are you okay? I did 2 and they both failed. Okay, that's fine. I just drew. How many cards did I draw? 11 cards, 10 of which failed. 1 Joker.
Man, rip
Dang.
you.
Ozzy, you're just thinking about your daughter, man.
Do we even have any rice?
There's only one question on your mind. Did you get the insurance?
No, because they never paid. Look, the deductible's always crazy. Might as well just buy a new phone at that point. Oh no, I can't buy one because that's no.
Felicia, you just take a look at Ozzy, and he has the blankest, like, 1,000-yard stare just looking out. And you can see that he's not using his brain to, like, think of a solution. He's just lost in thought, and he's not even, like, vocalizing it. Or maybe the only thing you hear is just him muttering under his breath, like...
Oh yeah, he's completely muttering, like, the warranty, $97 a month. Outrageous.
Yeah, Ozzy's just rambling about phone plans.
Yeah.
Ozzy, you didn't even have a free upgrade waiting for you yet.
Oh, am I gonna support her in college?
What are you going to tell River when you finally meet up with her that you lost their child?
Then you guys' marriage will never be saved.
I know.
The marriage that never happened.
Yeah, the coupling that has been very not spoken of.
Yeah, the ship that everyone talks about.
The true breakout ship of Live, Laugh, Loot, question mark?
It's something.
Ozzy, you're just looking out at this water, and the water reminds you of the water you lost your daughter in. That sounds needlessly dark.
Gosh.
The water you lost your daughter in.
Why didn't I ever get pockets? So, Felicia, your turn.
Can I try and do, like, CPR?
On what?
On Loco-with-a-K? Oh, no, we
I don't
didn't
know where
find
Loco-with-a-K is, yeah.
Okay,
No, Ozzy's just standing. No, we were just dicking around when we were joking about, like, phone
Okay.
repair and such.
Okay, because my brain heard all that and thought, like, oh, wait, did I miss a part where we found Loco?
No,
So we're still looking for... Okay. Well, I can't investigate for crap.
You can always try.
Look, realistically, if you do, you're just gonna make me do, like, intelligence or wit and investigation, in which case I have no points in any of those, so I can only draw 2 cards at most.
More than I can do.
If one of them is success, you will have done 100% more to help get Loco-with-a-K than Ozzy is doing right now.
Fine. Just make sure, what stat would you make me use to draw?
It would still be intelligence investigation.
Okay, so 2 cards. Let's see what happens. Both of them are 8s.
Okay.
Your head just sort of rotates in a circle.
I can't see anything, darling.
Huh?
All right, hold on. I'm going to do a world building flip real quick. Okay, here's what happens. So the two of you are standing at this big pool of water next to this water park thinking. And all of a sudden you hear, "Father, help me.
Father help.
Father, help." Ozzy, you whip around. You see Loco-with-a-K is floating in the middle of the water towards the center pool. As you see, she gets underneath the main water park section, like basically the centerpiece of it. You see that the phone gets sucked into the middle of the pool and goes underwater.
Shoot. Which I gotta figure out, is he going to jump in after his daughter? Like, how violent is it?
You could probably stand it and be fine, but you definitely would feel like there is some tug. You can kind of maybe sense the direction the quote-unquote current is going.
Yep.
But
There
you
you go.
can stand it, you can walk into it, and you'll be okay. This does not look like dangerous water, at least as far as, like, motion. It doesn't look clean, let's put it that way, but
Right, but like...
it doesn't look violent.
Okay, so it's not super violent. Okay.
No, it's not like a wave is gonna kill you or something.
Well, no, but I meant like, you know, how quickly is it taking Loco down? Was it like really fast?
Not that fast. Faster than if it was just floating or drifting along. But you can tell that this suction power is just enough to drag down lighter objects with ease.
Okay, I can
If
work
that
with
helps you.
It does. I mean, he's going in immediately.
Alright, Ozzy, you step out into the water.
Oh, absolutely. It's my daughter, and I shall save her.
So remind me real quick, how tall is Ozzy?
Oh gosh, I don't remember actually.
I thought you were just the size of an ostrich, which is like over 6 feet tall.
Yeah, but I'm asking because I need to know how far out Ozzy can go before the water becomes too deep.
Is it like 6'7" or something like that?
If I remember right, we said Ozzy was 8 feet tall?
Okay, 8 feet.
So Ozzy, you head out into the water, slowly lowering down as the pool slopes. As you get deeper and deeper, you realize at one point that you can't feel the bottom anymore, but not because you're not tall enough. It's because the bottom of the pool immediately tapered off like a cliffside. It seems that there is a giant hole in the water. And if you would like to proceed any further in the water, you will need to do a swimming flip, which would be agility athletics.
Agility and athletics as an ostrich who has 1 agility and no athletics. Why is that the success? Yep, that's all I got. 1 success.
Alright, Ozzy, you release your feet from the floor and float at the surface of the pool, just hanging underneath all the wet wood and hard plastic of the slides in the play area. As part of your swimming success, I'll also say that you can peek underneath the water from this angle, and you notice that there's a large hole in the bottom of the pool, right about where Loco-with-a-K was sucked down.
Hey, Felicia, it's a hole.
Just watching him drown.
Well, he's not drowning yet.
Yet.
I don't like the yet.
I love the implication of yet.
I don't.
I know you don't.
So, darling, what's your plan now? You're in the water?
There's a hole. There's a hole in the bottom of this.
I want to reach in my bag and find like a snorkel.
That'll be wit and survival.
2 cards again. 6 and 8. Empty pockets.
Felicia, you reach into your pocket and pull out a handwritten note that reads, "To Felicia, I owe you 1 emergency snorkel. Love, Felicia."
Or like angrily like shred it up. My head starts to turning into like a whistle blowing. Get mad and then just like look at him just woefully, just shrug it off.
You're just gonna look at Ozzy just be like,
Well, yeah,
What do you
she
mean?
made it clear she doesn't have anything to help. What's she gonna do? Dive under there? What do you think she is? A swimming mammal?
Are you not gonna help?
I don't have a snorkel, darling. How else do you expect me to get under there?
Swim?
Swim without swimming gear.
Yes. And he's gonna like look down at himself as he's like going closer and closer and closer.
Darling, I'm not ruining this dress. I'm sure there's something else we can do to fix this.
Oh, then hurry up.
Darling, you know I'm not the brains of this operation. You are.
Oh my.
Don't forget, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be in this mess.
Can I pull out popcorn to watch him just go insane over all this?
you already got popcorn in the inventory. You could just take
Oh
it
yeah,
out.
I do. I forgot about that.
But you just like background eating it. You're not actually using the item because that's a flip to heal, which I don't think you need right now.
I don't. I'm at max health.
I love that this is the energy.
Yes.
We're a dysfunctional team that shouldn't work, and yet by God, we're gonna make it work.
Are we? Are we making it work?
I mean, so far it seems like we're trying. Emphasis on trying.
So Ozzy is looking around. What all does Ozzy see right now?
You see there's a lot of construction equipment around. You can see some scaffolding. This basically just kind of looks like you wandered into a water park that was in the process of being built. So temporary wood is put in. The kind of place where like water should not be in here, but for some reason it is now in here. Like this place flooded over before the water was supposed to come in. You do feel that there is a tug beneath you. So you can feel that whatever hole Loco-with-a-K has disappeared into, you can feel suction there. It is too weak to drag you under, but you can feel that is where the water is pulling you.
Right.
That's about all you can detect.
Okay, so he's going to look around to see if he can find out where this quote-unquote leak even might have started, but knowing that his daughter is underneath, he's just throwing caution to the wind. He's going under.
All right, Ozzy, if you're going to dive under, that'll be agility, athletics, to swim. Athletics or survival. I don't know if either would be better or worse for you.
Actually, let's see. I don't know if either one is. Athletics, none. Survival, none. Okay,
Cool.
So agility, my one card. That's fine.
I'll let you
Yay!
use brawn if you want.
Well, I have one success, but you know what? Let's do brawn 2. Screw it.
Yeah.
2 more cards. 1, 2. That's still only one success.
I'll say that because you are a giant ostrich, you are not at all used to diving underwater. I would even say probably you're not even used to being in water. You're more of a land bird. But you poke your head underwater while you struggle to resist your natural buoyancy, and you do kind of just remain at the surface. You can see underneath the hole that it looks like Loco-with-a-K fell in and that you are now on top of is very big, and you can see there is a ladder heading down into the murky abyss.
I've played Corpse Pawn before. I know where this shit's going.
He's gonna go for air. I know where she is. And he's going in, because he's not waiting for Felicia.
Okay, I think that'll be brawn and athletics or survival then, again.
Brawn and... Yeah, that's only one card then. And that's a failure.
Cool. You try to dive underwater again. Same thing happens, you're just gonna stay floating at the surface.
Think.
Okay, I'm gonna flex my DM powers a bit. Felicia,
Yes.
you look to your right and you see a button that says drain.
Ozzy, I found a very peculiar button over here. It has a word that says, it starts with a D-R-A-I-N. Should I press this button, Ozzy?
Fucking yes.
Are you sure I should? We don't know what it does.
Like the entire time she's stroking her chin.
You know, the longer you wait, the longer your people aren't saved.
What do you mean, my people?
The ones you keep saying are your people.
You mean my boyfriend and girlfriend? The ones I refer to only and exclusively as such?
Yeah, your people.
She's squinting at him.
So you gotta drain the thing or what?
Fine, for them. But we're gonna have a talk about this later.
Presses button.
Cool, you press the button.
I like how he's fucked around enough. The DM is like, fuck it, fine, you guys find, here's the solution for your problem.
Hey, I mean, if you couldn't find your way in, then I kind of have to force you in. Anyway, the water in this pool does start to drain. Ozzy, it is draining like into the hole. So if you would like to float down into the hole just on the surface, you may do so. But if you don't want to do that, you'll have to get out of the way now.
Yeah, he's gonna want to get out of the way, like, kind of...
Yep. Ozzy, you swim back so that your feet are touching the ground again. You wait for the pool to fully drain, which it does take a while because this is, you know, a big pool of water. But you do eventually see underneath where the surface of the water was. The ladder that was heading down does seem to be going down a long way until it eventually hits a metal grating that acts as a floor. It does look like that leads somewhere. The water is draining past it, so it does like this place now is water free for you to proceed.
Yeah, he's going in.
For time's sake, Ozzy, you can use a ladder. I'm not gonna...
Yeah, that's what you... Yeah, you said there's a ladder before, so Ozzy remembers.
But I mean, like, Ozzy can grab onto the ladder and use it like a person. We can just assume that you're a spacefaring person. We can imagine you know how to climb up and down a ladder. We don't have to worry about, like, how is he grabbing the ladder? Is he grabbing it with his wings? Felicia, it looks like Ozzy is heading down the ladder into the center of the pool. It looks like that drain button drained the pool after all.
Well, that was convenient. Did you find your daughter yet?
Ozzy, you did not.
No, he did not. Yeah, he's just not even gonna answer.
Cool.
He's just going down. He didn't find her yet.
Would you like some help?
You know she's gonna help this time.
Well, if you're gonna respond like that, then no, I guess not.
Sheesh.
Hey, if she could be anything, spiteful is always gonna be one of the first things at that list.
Yeah, he's still going down.
Felicia's gonna follow in there. I'm not splitting up the party. I'm not gonna be that much of a dick to the DM.
Although, Felicia, you put your gloved hand on this rusty-ass metal ladder, and you're like, ugh.
She's gonna jump down and avoid the ladder entirely. Safety be damned.
Okay, then I will need you to do a...
She's a cartoon character. She can't take fall damage. She'll pretend to take fall damage and shake it off because she's a cartoon.
Nah, you're flipping brawn and survival to land this flip.
1, 2, 3. Have no survival. 4 because I'm healthy. And I got a king and an ace. Oh yeah.
Felicia, you stick the landing and you do a little bit of glamour on the end of it.
No, I want to do the whole like fighting the curb but getting it up and just blowing it off sort of thing.
Oh,
Belly
okay.
flops into the pit and then just
Cannonball! Ozzy, as you step down off the lower rung of the ladder and onto the metal grate, you just hear, "Ah," and Felicia just slams into the ground next to you.
Darling.
like you can see there's like a little me-shaped crater as I crawl out of it. Completely fine.
Yeah, Felicia, you brace yourself against the ground as you try to pull your face out, and you just hear the stretching sound like.
Well, darling, that was a quick trip.
I'm okay. I'm just gonna assume you're okay. Are you okay?
What a silly question, darling. You know who's not okay? Loco-with-a-K. We should probably get finding her, shouldn't we?
Ozzy, you can't argue with that.
Yeah, he's literally walking as she says that. He wants to like see everything around to like kind of get a vibe for everything.
The only thing you can see, except for just, you're basically kind of in a giant pipe, but you can see ahead of you, there is a door with a blinking red light above it, which turns green as Ozzy, just because of your high intelligence, you theorize that that door was just waiting for the water to drain, and now appears to be unlocked.
So there's no phone on the ground as we're...
No.
Well, he's gonna do a quick look around and then just be like, oh, I guess maybe there's a hole in there, I don't know. Start walking that way. But he's gonna like look around. He knows not to, go in guns blazing yet.
Sure. The door automatically opens in front of you, and it opens into, curiously, appears to be a almost pristine looking laboratory of some kind. Like new materials. You can see a lot of very scientific looking research experiments and computers and all that. It looks very spacey, which technically you two would be used to in a sci-fi future world. But for the audience, this looks futuristic, for lack of a better word. And Ozzy, to your right, you can see through a wall that is basically almost all glass, and you see there is a figure inside, and you clock it immediately as Bobby Lambino.
Do I see him looking at me?
No, Bobby appears to be looking at something else. Not turned your way, but does seem to be looking at something that he is holding. You cannot see what, for he is turned away.
He's going to telepathically tell Felicia Fox, Bobby Lambito's here. He's over there.
I'm killing him.
Quiet. Be on your guard. He's looking
There's
at
a problem
something.
with that.
Sneak.
I can't sneak.
I'm not asking.
As a matter of fact, it's a miracle I've been able to maintain mental communication this long. Surprised I just haven't started shouting out my answers.
Oh, hey, I'm not good at sneaking either, but you know what? I'm not leaving no one behind.
Do you have any sneaking?
No.
Damn it. I was gonna say,
Yeah.
I could temporarily ride you to get as close as possible. Then I could just, use my massive brawn to just bonk him on the head and get him by surprise.
Ozzy's not, very athletic in any way, shape, or form.
You were able to carry Carly on your back, and she was a rock thing. I forgot
Yeah,
what
I
the
could
species
carry
name
her.
was.
Stone Guard.
Yeah, she was a stone guard.
But also, Ozzy was just walking around at a leisurely pace.
Yeah, here he'd be walking at an even slower pace.
Yeah, but deliberately.
I must sneak.
Not to dissuade either of you from sneaking. I know neither of you have a sneaking skill, but you may absolutely try to sneak on to get closer to Bobby Lambino.
I'll do it.
Cool.
What do I need to roll?
I think agility and sneaking.
Okay, so that's 3 plus 1. Oh, sick! I got 3 successes, a jack, king, and ace.
All right. Felicia, you poke your head up above the glass partition just so you can see what Ozzy is looking at. And you definitely see Bobby Lambino still holding whatever he's looking at. There is a door very nearby that you do silently push open, and you're able to get into the room with Bobby Lambino. What is your sneaking style? Is it the cartoon, xylophone noise sneaking, or
It's
is
either
it
that or just one long stretch of the leg to just...
Okay. I like that you're like Scooby-Doo sneaking.
Yeah.
Doot, 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 doot. But also like getting behind cover, just like hiding yourself around objects and such. Quick flip for Mr. Lambino. Unfortunately, he beat you as far as a sneak, so you can't get right up to him. I'm gonna say you can get like halfway between the entrance of this room and where he is before he, while you're in cover, turns around and just sort of looks around like, is someone there? He does not see you, and also Ozzy, he does not see you because you are not in his line of sight. Felicia, this seems to be about how far you could go without more flips.
I think I can work with this.
So you have closed some of the distance, but you are not within striking range. Let's put it that way.
I see.
Also, there is definitely some just Metal Gear music just playing in the as the soundtrack to this moment.
God, that's what's playing for you, because for me, I'm listening to Are You Ready to Die by Andrew WTK.
Are you gonna die?
No.
What a song.
One of the songs that was used in Hellsing Ultimate Abridged. It's when Alucard uses his hashtag lifehack.
It's all the same Andrew WK song.
Those are two different songs.
I know. I mean that all of his songs are the same. That's what I mean.
And then that guy got to host a Cartoon Network kids show.
Yeah.
Except, to be fair, that was a good show. Like, we get shit on the CN real stuff, but Destroy Build Destroy was like, I don't think anyone criticizes that one outside of, oh, it's the Helsing guy.
And it was in that Aqua Teen episode where Frylock had cancer.
Yeah, that did happen.
Party, 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 I gotta party.
Hey, we're gonna have a party. I'm gonna have
Party,
a
party makes me farty. No, that was one of the lyrics.
Gotta take an aspirin so I can keep on partying.
So maybe like Ozzy is hearing Metal Gear music in his head. Felicia's hearing Andrew WK.
Oh yeah. Ozzy's now listening to Rules of Nature in his head.
Oh damn.
Rules of Nature.
As you're just sitting, like waiting for Felicia to make a move.
Now he's gonna telekinetically be like, "Hey, what are you doing?"
Don't say anything. You'll jeopardize my cover.
I'm speaking in your head. Why did you stop?
You would have seen me.
No.
I have a plan now.
Right on. What is your plan?
I can't strike him naturally from here. What if I could throw something at him?
What would you like to throw at him?
I'd like to reach through my bag and find something first.
Okay. I think that would be wit and melee to find something to throw at him.
Okay. I'm gonna find a stick of dynamite to throw at him. No
Oh,
successes.
well, if it is going to be an explosives, it would be a wit and explosives flip. But that's the
I
same.
wouldn't change anything, but melee and explosives are the same number.
You pull out just a lump of C4, but no blasting cap, so it's literally just a hunk of plastic.
Ozzy sees this happen, doesn't he?
Yes.
I would like to put this under my hat. There is a plan. If I can make something out of this.
Yeah, if you want to mold the C4 into a hat, is that
No,
what
my character has a hat in the official artwork, right?
Does she?
Pretty sure she did. Let me go check.
Hold on, where's Jeff's art?
It looked like I had a hat in that artwork. Yes, I do. Oh no, it's a headband.
It's a
Never mind.
headband, yeah. Because I did tell Jeff, she's kind of like 1920s flapper girl dress, and yeah, that was obviously go along with it.
Now I want to attach this to the top of it, like this very clear. They can see that there's a lump of C4 on my head, kind of thing.
Okay, so I do see that.
Yeah, you may do that. Well, you can attach it fine. If you would like to mold it further to make it look like something, that would be another flip.
I'm not trying to disguise it.
Oh, okay.
I want them to see that if they see me, I want them to see that that I have C4 attached to my person.
Okay, fine. So you put C4 on your head.
Exactly.
All right, so you have C4 on your tiara is probably not the right word, but yeah, your headband. So now what would you like to do?
I would like to start getting closer.
Okay.
I'm not even gonna bother about sneaking anymore. I know what I'm gonna do.
Okay, so you are going to walk up to Bobby Lambino.
Yes.
All right, Felicia, you walk out of cover. Bobby is still not looking directly at you, but you are now kind of side on, and you do see something. You see what Bobby Lambino is holding. It's a phone. You recognize that phone.
Yep.
I have the greatest plan.
I mean, I don't see what's going on, so I don't know what's happening.
Ozzy, you probably can't see Bobby Lambino right now, but you can see
No.
Felicia's walking out into the open. Anyway, Felicia, you see Bobby Lambino is holding the phone that Loco-with-a-K is on as you approach. And as you walk up, Bobby Lambino does look up like, what the fuck?
I want to shout from the top of my lungs.
I have a bomb!
All right. No, presence and lying.
I was like,
It's not a lie, though. I have a bomb. It's on my head.
You don't. You just have a mold of C4 with no blasting cap. That's not a bomb.
Technically, it is a bomb. We just need the detonator to make it blow up. It's a controlled explosive,
That's
but
not a
there's a
bomb.
controlled device. That's the difference. It's still a controlled explosive. I also have a device to detonate it with.
But this is a bluff, so it's still lying.
I'm not bluffing that I have a bomb. I'm bluffing that I could use it.
So yeah, you are bluffing. That means it's a lie.
Well, I got a jack and an ace, so success.
Okay, so your lie was just to say straight up, I have a bomb.
Technically not a lie, like I said. I'm just lying about having something to detonate it with.
Yeah, so which means you are lying.
It's a lie of omission.
I know what your point is, Navi. My point is it doesn't change the fucking flip. Bobby is looking at you like, damn, good to see you too, you fucking foxy bitch. What's he got on there in the head? Some kind of C4?
Give me the phone, or we both go.
Oh, you say phone?
Oh yeah, Ozzy, you didn't notice what Felicia saw, but you are definitely hearing this because Felicia is shouting.
I like how I actually intended to get a real explosive that I could use. Got something that I couldn't detonate and still found a way to use it.
Yeah.
What do I see around me?
In the hallway that you're in, you don't see a lot. You see like maybe like a potted plant and a water cooler. A lot of the more smaller stuff that you might use, like any kind of like weapon, would be in the room that they're in, which you may enter. The door is nearby. You would have to sneak in.
All right, we're sneaking.
Ozzy, that'll be agility and sneaking.
Agility and
Oh, you
sneaking.
know what? Maybe wit and sneaking, because it's not like you're trying to like physically sneak around. You're more just trying to like listen to the conversation and know like, I should go here. I should walk at this point. So yeah,
That's-
wit and sneaking, which I think makes it better for you.
It does.
Yes.
2, 3. Yay, that's 2 successes.
Yeah, Ozzy, you can sneak into the room. As you enter, Bobby Lambino does not see you, but you see that he is holding your phone with Loco-with-a-K.
My contact information as well.
And you can see that Felicia is like right up to him, pointing vigorously at her headband, which has a lump of C4 on it.
In her mind, telepathically, he's gonna be like, what are you doing? Is it a real bomb?
It is a real lump of C4, yes.
What are you doing?
I have a plan.
I'm trusting you on this.
Bobby Lambino is looking at you, Felicia, just pointing at this lump of C4, and it's just like, wow, this is real cute and all, but, and he's gonna pull out 2 guns and point both of them at you, Felicia.
That can't be. He's holding your phone with one.
He's gonna put the phone in his pocket, then pull out 2 guns and point them at you, Felicia, and be like, I think you and I have unfinished business. And also,
I have a headband full of bomb, a head full of empty, and nothing to lose.
You don't even have a blasting cap for that thing.
You don't know that.
Well, you haven't inserted
Remember,
it.
I succeeded the lie.
You got 2 successes. I flipped for him as well.
Oh.
And he matched. I can see you don't have a blasting cap installed up there. I don't know what your plan was, but, well, I guess you got my attention. And if you're around here, I can imagine that idiot bird Ozzy's in here too,
Whoa.
isn't he?
We went over this. We can't say that word anymore. That's their word.
We went over what now?
We can't say that word anymore. It's offensive.
Oh, well, in that case, bird, 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 birdity, birdly, bird.
Surprised you didn't just start singing "Bird is the word."
Now, have you heard? Have you heard the word?
Have I heard what?
I thought that everybody knew about this word.
Oh, if you not heard, I was on the impression everyone had heard.
You know, I'm gonna roll a d20,
Okay.
and this is gonna decide whether he reacts out of anger or keeps his composure. Let's see, Ozzy. Alright, I rolled, so, Gray, evens or odds?
Even.
Even? Okay, keeps his composure.
What
Damn it.
character development?
Ozzy, you hear this villainous scumbag saying that word that you don't like over and over again. It stings, but you swallow the pain.
I know I'm better than that. I'm better than him, for the sake of the children.
He's saying a good example for his child.
Gosh.
You know, it's kind of fortunate that you're here, Felicia. We can complete the set now once we bring you to my good friend Blob Iger.
Okay. I would have gone willingly a long time ago. Why didn't you try this last time?
I don't know if you exactly know what I meant by that. What I mean is, I'm gonna kidnap you now.
I would have willingly let you do that a long time ago if you said you'd take me to my loved ones.
You are a strange woman.
Hey, I care about my boyfriend and girlfriend.
Why don't you tell me something then? And he puts one of his guns away and pulls out the phone. I have to remember that Bobby Lambino definitely has 2 arms.
Yeah, he does.
They're not triple wheeled. Where did you happen to pick this up? There's some interesting things on this phone I've noticed. Something that your friend Ozzy might be interested in. Maybe we can all come to some kind of arrangement?
Ozzy, he's holding your daughter hostage, and I'm holding him hostage with this bomb, so we need a mediator.
So are you gonna break Ozzy's cover?
To be fair, I'm not revealing where he is. I'm just saying, hey, yeah. Because he's already figured out that Ozzy's not far behind. So if anything, I'm just saying, like, hey, yeah, prepare to do something.
Okay.
Because I'm not allowing peace talks to happen. I'm gonna go straight up punch him in the gut right now.
Okay.
So what Ozzy's going to do... Remember earlier when you brought up that there was that water tank?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm going to use my telekinesis to yeet it. Wait, is there windows or is it just...
There are windows in the way, but they would not impede any sort of telekinetic thing. If you wanted to, like, try and yeet the water cooler tank through the window, you may do so.
Absolutely.
There won't be a negative impact.
Yeah, he's going to use that kind of as like a showing that he does exist, I guess.
Okay, so you're not necessarily trying to straight up attack him, but you're just going to make yourself known?
Yeah, by breaking... Kind of like a fear factor type thing. Like,
yeah.
Because he knows that I have telekinesis, so I could be anywhere.
Yeah, so that'll be presence telekinesis, I think.
All right. Presence is also... Oh, hey, that's 1. Oh, wait, no, that's 2. I lied. And telekinesis is also 2. So that's 4. 4 cards.
And +1 for your hat.
Great, that's only 2 successes.
Okay.
I'm going to use a hero point. Screw it.
Go for it.
Okay, that's 3 successes. Yay.
Yeah, Ozzy, after Felicia yells out, like, Ozzy, he's got your daughter, you just immediately use your telekinesis to throw that water cooler. I'm going to say you throw the entire cooler, not just the tank, but the entire cooler, through the window and into the room that you're in. Bobby Lambino flipped a Joker to react, so I'm going to say that you do end up hitting him after all. You maybe weren't intending to, but you actually do land it right on his head.
You will suffer for your sins, Lambino.
Felicia, maybe you couldn't exactly see what was happening just because of the layout of the room, but you do just see a water cooler fly right and hit Bobby Lambino in the head, and he's like, oh, motherfuck, you fucking bird piece of shit.
Am I able to speak to him telekinetically?
Telepathically?
Telepathically, that's what I meant.
You can certainly try. You haven't, like, formed a connection with him, but you can reach out with, presence telepathy. Or wit or presence and telepathy.
Let's go ahead and do that. That is 2 successes.
What would you like to say?
Leave her out of this. Talk to me, bird to pest.
Ooh, that goes hard.
Cool, let's see what Bobby has to say about that. Ozzy, you hear in your mind, all right, Mr. Detective, you want your daughter back? You can have her back in pieces, and in an instant, Bobby Lambino tosses the phone into the center of the room, aims at it with one of his guns, shoots the phone. Ozzy, it lands right by you. There is a hole right in the center of it, and Bobby Lambino holds the other gun square at you, Felicia. Bobby Lambino is ready to enter combat, and I think that's where we're going to end for tonight.
Let's say this was not my plan.
Felicia's still got some C4 on her head. I gotta write that down, because who knows if that's gonna come into play, but I might not remember that would happen.
Why must all of my characters suffer? Every single one. They all lose some childlike wonder in front of them. Actually, yeah, this is like the second... God, I just realized that. Because Wilbur Jr. died last time.
Yep.
And now an actual daughter. Oh my, okay.
I feel so bad for your characters.
Gosh.
I guess the way you write them up, it's so much easier. Because, like, I already had my emotional, like, depressive fit months ago. But because they're kidnapped, I can't really, interact with them much. Meanwhile, you and Loco-with-a-K have literally been together the entire time.
Yeah, no, I can be more direct with it. But maybe you just find your partners and they're both already way dead. But you could never have saved them.
I mean, I'll just hire a new animator to bring them back.
Just pour some ink and paint on it, and they're like, hey, do.
I mean, yeah, remember, my arm got removed, and then we got someone else to draw it back on.
That's true.
We're cartoon characters. I think I made this comment a while back, but like we could erase Felicia and have her quote die, but then eventually like someone will just redraw her back and she'll probably retain some of her memories.
That's true.
That's a little terrifying, not gonna lie.
Remember, her concept of quote dying is being thrown into a vault where she only hopes to get used at some point.
True.
Yeah, that sounds
She
like
wasn't supposed to be fired.
that sounds like purgatory.
But let's also be clear, I would absolutely kill Felicia with my DM powers if I wanted to. I don't want to.
You could, but I don't think our adoring fans would allow that.
You just have a heart attack at the beginning of next session and just die.
Oh no. Whatever happened?
And
And then the C4 inexplicably goes off. It's like, holy shit, she was right.
I called her bluff and she was right all along.
Fun fact, I stole my freaking C4 plan from Homestuck.
Damn.
For those who don't know what I'm talking about, look up the Homestuck Act 3 intermission. It's one of my favorite parts in all of Homestuck. It's a side adventure which has nothing to do with the main story, but becomes relevant later. It's super funny. If you've never read Homestuck or listened to Homestuck, you could watch that and have the grandest time with your life.
Mm-hmm.
Character points.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, all of you can set your hero points to 2.
Yeah.
Yay.
Because you're getting a hero point from me. That's
Yay.
me, It's Grey J, the DM of Live Laugh Loot, Season 1.
I had no idea.
I need to make sure that you are both still aware of who I am.
Okay, that's fair. I don't even know who I am.
Why don't we talk about what each other did that was heroic?
Felicia had a bomb.
Yep, Felicia was about to planning to commit terrorism.
Just the immediate I have a bomb.
I pulled a Chris Farley, what's the movie I'm thinking? Tommy Boy moment.
Oh, I forgot about that movie.
Yeah, it's the end of the movie. He goes up to Dan Aykroyd's car factory business and with like a bunch of dynamite strapped to his chest and threatens like, buy a bunch of stuff from my dead dad's company to keep me afloat or I detonate. And does it on live TV.
You know, it's a power
I
move.
did that moment in Space Kings.
Yeah. Yep, Felicia, you get a hero point because bombs. Well, Navi, what was something that Ozzy did that you liked this session?
I love how intense he got when Bobby threatened his daughter.
Yeah.
Gosh, all right.
I
From
mean,
bird to pest. Just holy crud, that was so good.
shot his kid.
He hadn't shot it yet. Threatening to, but hadn't yet.
He literally shot a hole in the phone.
Oh.
That was
I
where-
thought that was right before we ended.
If you were talking about a different moment, then...
I was talking about the moment where he started saying bird a lot.
Oh, yeah, no, I rolled
Yeah.
for that.
And
I
then
was like,
Sean engaged and said we need to talk bird to pest.
that was a good line.
Yeah, that's what I was mostly referring to.
Gotcha.
wait, I had to let like his anger out a little bit. I was like, all right, how am I going to make this happen?
I'm going to target it directly at you instead of just letting it boil up in the ether.
Yeah.
I'm just going to kill all your favorite characters, Sean. That's just my goal.
You know, you have killed quite a few of them.
Watch as Sean takes the next campaign.
I know. I'm scared because I know you're DMing next season, so I'm like, he's going to get revenge on me so hard.
No. I made a world, and whatever happens is your fault.
Yeah.
The immediate, like, oh,
Hey, if it's for the story, I'm all for it.
it's for character development.
I mean, Sean, you can admit it was a good way to end the session.
Oh, 1000%.
I always do like to have like some sort of like action moment or just like a dun dun dun. I do like having that at the end of all the sessions.
No, absolutely. And now I'm like, for certain, like, I must destroy Bobby Lambito. I will make him suffer.
First I was going to kill him. Now I'm going to kill him, then revive him and kill him again.
I don't know if Ozzy would have killed him, actually. I don't know. I think he was like trying to turn over a new leaf for his kid, but now that his kid's dead, it's like, well...
Kids not dead, we can revive them. We just have to go talk to the IT guys. They'll pull up the SIM chip, they'll put in a new phone. Then we can talk and make jokes about how she's growing.
Gosh, I don't know. I don't know how he's going to react to it.
We could put her into a custom-built PC so you can play Doom on her and teach her how to program.
Father, I can run Crisis.
It's all right, kid. I've been doing that for 33 years.
Damn, that's another great line. This is also weird because I've been picturing Loco on like a Nokia flip phone for some reason. So like something really old and square and black.
No, but now I can.
That's what I've been picturing. So it's weird that that machine would be like, I can run Crisis.
You know, yeah, let's Nokia phone. Let it be a Razor phone, like the big, like, square ones from back in
Yes,
the day that
absolutely.
everyone loved. Yes. Oh gosh, just killed my childhood and child all at once. I guess this is growing up.
Sean, it was your exact Motorola Razor.
Oh my gosh, and I got
And I
got
shot
that when
it
I was-
in our fictional story.
oh my gosh, I love it.
Good thing Felicia doesn't have kids, so I can't kill them.
She was drawn up to not have to worry about that problem.
Lil Felicia, no!
Not like this.
Thanks for listening to Live, Laugh, Loot. We're currently using the Space Kings system, developed and published by SuperTry Studios. You can learn more about this game or buy it yourself at supertry.itch.io/spacekings. Follow us on Blue Sky at livelaughloot.bsky.social or email us at livelaughlootpodcast@gmail.com. Our intro music is Out of Control by Chill Carrier, and our outro music is One Point to Another by Rocket Max. See the episode description to find out what other songs played this episode or to check licensing information. To learn more about this podcast or listen to more episodes, check us out at livelaughloot.libsyn.com.